So it seems to me that a lot of people really get fixated on gear and the latest and greatest and hottest thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm subject to that as well. Oh, as soon as I get started, the sun decides it wants to go away. Okay, now it's coming back. This is the problem with natural lighting. You have no control over it because the thing that gives you its natural source of good light, like it's doing right now, it decides it wants to leave and it can move whenever it wants. Or clouds get in the way. That's another tutorial altogether. Anyway, as I was saying, it seems as always if we're stuck on the latest and greatest gadget, needs, software, unit, phones, whatever have you. And don't get me wrong, I fall guilty into being a part of that as well. But sometimes the latest and the greatest things are not always necessarily what you need to get yourself started in this journey called content creation. So this is just me off the cuff, just a simple rant, me giving you a few things about like somewhat on how I got started when I got started in this whole content creation, YouTube world, social media type stuff.
Ouch.
With a limited amount of things that I had when I got started, I was still able to accomplish getting something out at the end of the day either way. And I'm sure the same could be for you, for those who want to get started. I've heard 1,000,001 times, how can I get started? Do I need the latest and greatest thing to get started? I want this camera, I want to do this particular thing, but I don't have it, and how can I get started? And the first thing I'm sure everybody has heard, if you really wanted to get started this year, 2024, or whenever you wanted to get started, next year if you want to get started, you could simply use the thing that you probably already have, and that's your phone. For some people, quality matters on the phone that you get, and that could be true. The better the phone, the better the camera, the better the outcome of it all. But if you're just getting started and you want to really test your feet out, it doesn't really matter what kind of phone you have. If you have the budget to get the latest and the greatest, the iPhone 15, that's what I would like to get my hands on right now. But I'm pretty satisfied with the SE that I have. But if you just have something with a camera, just to sort of get comfortable with sitting with yourself and speaking to yourself and no one else, an imaginary audience that's out there, your phone is the very best thing to get yourself started. So if you want to start this whole YouTube journey and social media stuff, hey, your phone is your best friend. Your phone is your best starter kit to get yourself going today. I'm telling you, even if your phone is as old as iPhone 11, trust me, it's still going to give you what you need despite what you think you need, if that makes sense. Let me also add, the beauty of phones is it kind of kills two birds with one stone. You get the visual with it, you get a built-in mic inside of it, and if down the line you want to upgrade to that phone and get a little clip-on mic you could attach to the phone, there's a bunch of accessories you could get to get started, but you just pull out your phone, get yourself, take pictures, do videos with your phone, and I'm telling you, you'll be surprised at what you could accomplish with just that. Years ago, it wasn't available. You had to actually go get a camera to video yourself. And a lot of the cameras that were out, depending on the time that you were talking about 20 years ago, a lot of it wasn't always self-portrait kind of thing. But today, we have cameras and phones and things that you could look yourself into the eye and you could see yourself and you could video yourself and you could hear yourself. Your phone is pretty good. It's gonna pick up the audio. The quality of that audio is totally dependent upon the phone, but get yourself started with what you got in your pocket. Yes, camera, I'm done. Phone, I'm done.